get set for a terrific game. And the Bruins will put total weather to crank us up. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and it just... They understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has... Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw it. Going for a big play right off the bat. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
They're working that left side. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So UCLA's offense will go to work for the first time. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball because this safety is a different breed.
You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a talent to do it. Obviously creates a...
Oh, picked off. Looking for more room. The 20. And he will house it. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Got it in the middle. It's good. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Bruins will line it up on first and... Looking to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Kaiser. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Got it! And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Plows through the defense. Tackled, but he has a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. A 3rd and long coming up here. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his big tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Play number 10 on this series. Breaks the tackle.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in a spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense where now they got a manageable situation.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Headed to the end zone, and into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is why I love having a quarterback that can make plays. I mean, he's so dynamic that I give him the ball in design runs like this, and you got to guard the whole field now. You got to guard everybody because he can still throw it, and he walks into the end zone and gets the big touchdown.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. UCLA will go back to work on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll ride his man on the option. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback checking off. He's looking to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
The option look. He'll toss it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he is field his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Takes it the other way. Past the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. UCLA will go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll line up for a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Safe completion on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the Bruins will move the sticks. We wind inside 4 minutes to play in the half. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Kaiser. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Off the boot, looking for his man. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Kaiser. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll throw it. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
From the 22 on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're bringing heat. Forced out of the pocket. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The offense set for a first down play. On the option. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Facing a third down is short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got it past the marker. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Quarterback will audible. On second down, he'll let it fly. Pocket starts to collapse. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This one's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after that completion.
First down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. On second down, just keeps firing. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He unleashes a long one. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll give it to him again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Motion from the offense. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes his connection. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets it out quickly. And into the end zone for a touchdown. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. UCLA will go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but the ball's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's moving out of the pocket. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. Touch pass on the run. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Yes, if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run the option. The pitch. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now on 2nd and goal. On the option. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Sit into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice.
Can anyone catch him? The 30. Ripping through the defense. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Bruins have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, the running back looking for room. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
UCLA.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Goes to the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They're 3 for 4 on 4th down in this one, and they'll try it again. Quarterback will keep it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now, Palmer, just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Gets him down at the 30.
To the
15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Using the quick game. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. From the gun. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Brought down on the play at the 35-yard line.
Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone and time has run out. When you get this deep in the season and that 0 is still in the lost column, that target on your back just gets bigger and bigger.
And some people handle it better than others. We've seen some teams melt late in the season, and we've seen other teams thrive on it and embrace it. So this team so far has embraced it, and everything they've shown me, Jesse, throughout the regular season says that they're going to continue to embrace it and continue to play well.
Yeah, that's a great point, guys. They've got the target on their backs right now. They're not sneaking up on anybody the way they might have done earlier in the year when we didn't quite know who they were or what they're about. Everybody right now in the entire country, all of college football, knows that this team's for real. They've got to put it together now to close this season out strong.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.